Okay, Facebook is very important to us, because social awareness is important.
We always talk on Facebook, right?
Yeah, you're right. Just PM me. Okay, now Ernesto is making all this art, and do you have very strong relationship with the internet or social network, or you just focus on making your art?
Now I do, but actually I'm not very into like technologies thing in general. I didn't have even internet in my mobile phone 1 month ago, and I have my friends like updating my Instagram. So everything was too complicated.
You
So I
have a friend
decided,
updating Instagram for you.
Yeah.
I want such a friend.
Just for like 2 weeks.
Let me
or
do it
so.
for you.
But everybody was passionate, saying like, "Oh, you don't have Instagram? You are like no one." So I had to say like, "Okay, then I will open it," and you can really see it that works. And it is very interesting how you just make one artwork for each
He's
social
trying to update
media.
his Instagram now.
Yeah.
Like
It is,
right
for
now.
example, like the animation we have done, they last just 15 seconds because they have to be on Instagram. So it is important. Are you ready?
See how Hong Kong people work? We take photos anywhere, anytime. Okay, so well, that's what I believe, because I think an artist should and need to focus on his own art instead of playing Facebook all the time.
But when it is like a mixture, I mean, when you are not doing whatever you just want to do, you are with brands as well. So it gets like between art and fashion or between art and commercial. Then it is really useful to have all that social media things. Yeah.
Okay, but you need such a person to say upload Instagram for you. So how about you, SK? When you see all these artists, or when you meet an emerging artist, how do you create the viral power?
I personally think is content is the key. You know, it's not about wow. It's about content, and you get people eyeball, and people will talk about it, and especially something you're familiar with, and you got a different interpretation. And people will see, is it the things they know about it, and they want to to share with friends, and also want to explore more about what happened. So I think it's all about, while it's something really simple, don't need to think too much about marketing. You just make some cool and some good content for people, and I think people will love to share. That's what about social media today.
When I see Ernesto work, there's one of his work is just on this show window. You can walk outside to take a look. I find a name pop up in my mind, which is Picasso. Yes. And you come all the way from Spain, yeah?
Nothing to do, of course, but it is true that it is such a really big inspiration for me, not just because we are both from the same city in Spain, not that big city, but because every time I see like his work, I'm just so amazed. And I actually think that Cubism has something to do with collage in the way that you can cut one face and show different parts of it, so it makes like dimensional somehow. So yeah, definitely.
Like using another dimension to look at face.
Yeah. One of his work is using your mother's. Yeah. The one you did for Dior, right? Maybe you can share to everybody
how personal is that?
Yeah, what is it about?
You mean like the prelude with my mother?
Yes.
That was like really. I don't know why. Like there's so many people like talking to me about that.
That's really amazing.
That
piece.
image, but it was so easy. I was just.
If you guys haven't seen it, you go and go to his website. Or,
it's quite funny actually.
You search, yeah.
But that was like the first fashion show from like Raf Simons to Dior or Couture. So I was really looking forward to see it because it was like something historic in the fashion world. So then all these girls come out in these beautiful dresses, and I thought like, oh my God, like everybody was looking at them like with the same emotion. I kind of looked my mother. So I took like this picture of my mother when she was young, and she was actually wearing this Spanish typical dress. So I put it on, and it was perfect for me because, like that's why I actually make collage, because I want to make others or even my pictures more personal. And what it is more personal than putting your own mother in a picture like that? So, yeah, mom couture.